Hello everyone, welcome back to Sentinels of the Multiverse. Why is the sound not working? I'm sure it'll start working once we play. Right, let's go ahead and jump into the next game. Oh, there's the music. Right, so, if you've been following along, you already know that we're going to be dealing with family issues. We've got Citizen Dawn here. Let's look at her instead of all her text. Citizen Dawn is the uprising of the superhuman coalition, or something along those lines. Basically, she realizes, hey, we all have powers. We have superior genes. You see where this is going. Right, so we're gonna go ahead and start this off with Expatriate. Yep, just the two Expatriate. Let's do the basic Expatriate. So, who do we want to bring in? Well, let's go ahead and bring in... Well, let's go ahead and look at the future to see who we're going to fight next. I think we'll fight Akash Bhutan next, which means next that would be Argent Adeb. So we've seen him already, but it's worth it to have the villains fight each other. Who else should we bring in? Who have we not done? We haven't done Knife before. She has two variants, but one of them I have not unlocked. Let's take a look at her. A lot of people are going to like her for a few reasons. One, she's Scottish. She's from the Emerald Isle. She might be Irish. I don't know. That's probably going to insult some people. I apologize. But she used to be an agent of Filter. Filter is the organization responsible for making sure aliens do not come onto our planet. Unfortunately, Filter is a bit corrupt. So let's go ahead and bring Knife in. A lot of other people are going to like her because she does a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage. She also hits herself quite a bit. Okay, so that's three heroes. Who else are we going to bring? Let's bring in the Scholar. There's two different variants. Let's open them up real quick. So we have the man who lives in a van down by the river, and we have a true gentleman. Let's go ahead and do the dude. This is a pretty good hit power. Scholar regains 1 health. The gimmick with Scholar is that every time he heals, he gets to do other things. That's pretty cool. Who else have we not done? We have not done Setback. I have two variants of him. Let's take a look at him real quick. Setback is the world's luckiest unlucky fellow you've ever met. He's the kind of person who ducks down to grab a penny when someone's shooting a lightning bolt over his head. His deck actually has an unlucky token pool, so he can get unlucky tokens, and he can use those tokens to fuel some of his other cards. Right, so we have Citizen Dawn fighting her daughter and the other heroes that go along with them. Who are we going to bring in? Let's fight out Home Turf Freedom Tower. Let's just jump right on in, shall we? You are no heir to my power, and thus no daughter of mine. Be gone! Just because you have power doesn't mean you're invulnerable. Come on! Right, let's start the game. So, she's going to start off with some of her minions, some of her citizens. I like to call Citizen Dawn Citizen Pun, because you'll see that there's like Citizen Battery, Tears, Anvil, Truth. Well, these are connected to things like Assault and Battery, Blood, Sweat and Tears, Hammer and Anvil, and Truth and Dare. So, as more puns are in play, the individual citizens become more powerful. So, let's take a look at her real quick. Citizen Dawn is a villain and a citizen. At the start of her turn, if there are 5 or more villains in her trash, she flips over. She can only flip this way once per game. At the end of the villain turn, she's going to smack whoever's got the most health for 3 damage. Now, I'm going to let you guys know real quick, on the other side of her, she's invincible. Literally, she cannot be touched. She comes back out when she has some minions back in play. So there's two different strategies with her. We can either kill her before the minions are in her trash, or we can let her flip early, get it out of the way, and then fight her normally. I'm usually a proponent of the latter strategy, which we're probably going to do. What else we got? We got Citizen Battery. End of the villain turn, Citizen Battery deals a hero target with the highest health 3 damage. If Assault is in play, increase damage dealt by Battery by 2. Tears. End of the villain turn, everyone discards a card. So you already know I don't like her. Citizen Sweat is in play, everyone discards 1 more card. Citizen Blood is in play, this card deals every hero melee damage equal to the number of cards discarded by their players each turn. That's a lot of word salad, but basically if Citizen Blood is in play, Citizen Tears will deal either 1 or 2 extra damage. Citizen Anvil. Reduce damage dealt to citizens by 1. At the end of the villain turn, if Citizen hammers into the villain trash, put it into play. So he's a shield and a reviver for a particular citizen. So he is our first target, if not Citizen Tears. And Citizen Truth. Villain targets other than Citizen Truth are immune to damage. Oh, so I guess he's our first target. Reduce damage dealt to Citizen Truth by 1. When Citizen Dare enters play, this card deals the hero target with the highest health 3 melee damage and destroys this card. Because remember, it's Hammer and Anvil, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. It's Truth or Dare. Yeah, they went there. Okay, so, everyone's going to discard a card. It does not matter the order. Expatriate is going to lose a card. Not Quick Draw, because that grabs Pride and Prejudice out. Arsenal Access lets us grab 2 equipment cards from our deck, put 1 into play, the others are discarded. Flak Jackets are Revival, and RPG Launchers are Destruction. I know this is reckless, but let's get rid of Flak Jacket, because we don't need that yet. Arjunat deck. He has 1 shot to grab instruments, he has an instrument, and he has 2 melodies. Let's go ahead and get rid of the harp, and we'll grab it out later when we need it. Knife. She has 4 cards. Let's look at her cards. Amplified Combatant. Knife deals 3 targets 1 melee damage and 1 energy damage each. Battlefield Experience. When this card is destroyed, you can draw a card and play a card. Power. Knife deals a target 2 melee damage and 2 energy damage, then destroys this card, which of course would trigger the first text. So we want to keep that one. For the greater good. Knife deals herself 3 psychic damage. If she takes damage this way, you can draw a card, play a card, and use a power now. So this is great, especially when she's more set up. We're going to hang on to that for later. And Wrecking Uppercut. Knife deals 1 target 3 melee damage, discard the top card of the villain deck. I think we're going to keep this one to try and fast forward through Citizen Dawn's invincibility thing. So that leaves this one that does 3 targets, 1 and 1. So let's discard this one. The Scholar, he's got 4 cards. Get out of the way! The Scholar deals Scholar deals every non-hero target 1 fire damage. Then Scholar regains X HP, where X is number of targets dealt damage this way. That might be good, especially when we have a bunch of minions in play to bring her back from her invincibility. Know when to hold fast. Draw 5 cards immediately in your turn. Okay. Know when to turn loose. Discard your hand. Scholar deals 1 target X lightning damage, where X is the number of cards discarded this way. So that's great when he's got a lot of cards in his hand. We'll hang on to that. Or we'll look at that in a second. Mortal Formed Energy. Start of your turn, either discard a card or destroy this card. So you can see he needs to discard a lot of cards for a lot of his stuff. Whenever the Scholar regains HP, the Scholar also deals 1 target that much energy damage. So let's get rid of Know when to turn loose, because we need more cards for that one to be useful. Setback. He's got 4 cards. Exceeded Expectations. Remove any number of tokens from your unlucky pool. Setback deals that many targets, 3 damage each. Friendly Fire. Whenever a hero target deals a non-hero target damage, that hero may also deal setback 2 damage of the same type. Whenever a setback is dealt damage this way, add 2 tokens to your unlucky pool. Karmic Retribution. If you have fewer than 7 tokens in your unlucky pool, remove one of them. If you do, setback regains 2 health. If you have 7 or more tokens, remove 7 of them and setback deals one target 7 damage. And finally, Reckless Rush. Setback deals one target 2 melee damage, deals himself 2 melee damage, and adds 2 tokens to his unlucky pool. Let's go ahead and get rid of Karmic Retribution because we need 7 tokens and we're not quite there yet. Citizen Hammer wasn't found. Next page. Okay, so let's go ahead and quick draw. Let's search the deck because we know there's nothing in the trash. We'll grab Prejudice. And we will... So Prejudice does 2 projectile damage. Citizen Truth has a shield of 1 and a shield of another one because of Anvil. So we would do no damage. So let's just play another card. Let's play Arsenal Access. Let's grab the Tactical Shotgun. Put it into play. So now we'll do 4 damage, which will be enough to get over the shield. We'll get Quick Draw, which is the other Prior Prejudice. Sweet! Right, for Argent Adept, he's got 3 cards. He's got Instrumental Conjuration, which grabs an instrument from his deck. Or his trash. Rhapsody of Vigor, it's a melody, perform, 5 targets regain 1 health each. And Song of Frost and Flame. I'm not even going to try and say that word. Melody, perform, Argent Adept deals 1 target 1 cold, and 1 target 1 fire. So I think we're going to go ahead and try and grab an instrument. Let's look at our deck. Now we have melodies, so we're looking at these M's. Let's go ahead and grab the horn, just because to grab something with it, and we draw the pipes. Now we have 2 powers. We can either activate Perform and Accompany, or we can activate Perform. But we don't have any in play, so it doesn't matter, so we're going to skip. Draw a card. Next turn. Knife. Let's go ahead and play Battlefield Experience. We'll use the power. And let's go ahead and hit Truth. Oh. Okay. Go back. Use the power. Let's not use the power because we would do him no damage, so that would be the damage wasted. So let's skip that. We draw a card. Next turn. Let's go ahead because we lost some cards. Let's hold fast. We know when to hold fast. And we skip our turn. You'll notice we didn't draw a card for our draw phase because our turn immediately ended. Right, so, what is Setback going to do? 2 is not going to be enough to get over that. 3 will, but we don't have any tokens. So I think we're going to skip both our play and our power just to draw 2 cards. Next turn, what have we got? Ironclad Maintenance Bay. At the end of the environment turn, put the top card of each trash at the bottom of each deck. Let's just fast forward through everything. Right, what have we got? Channel the Eclipse. She's going to hit herself for 2 cold damage in return for playing an extra card every turn. Let's not hit Expatriate because she'll get a bonus because of Nemesis. So let's hit the Scholar. Choose for me, it doesn't matter the order. RPG Launcher, because we want to grab Prejudice. Let's go ahead and get rid of Polyphoretic Flare, because it just lets us use an extra power, and we're not set up yet. Kinetic Neutralizer increases damage dealt by knife to the villain target with the most health, so usually Citizen Dawn, by 1. Let's get rid of... this is a tricky one. Let's get rid of Kinetic Neutralizer for now. Scholar is going to discard a card. What cards does he got? He's got Alchemical Redirection. Redirect all damage that we've dealt to hero targets to Scholar. Start your turn, destroy this card. So he can tank for a little bit. Bring what you need. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Put 2 in your hand and 1 to the bottom. So that's a great way to get cards. don't dismiss anything. Every player can either move a card from their trash to the top of their deck, or put the top card of their deck into play. Get out of the way, we already know that one. Keep moving. This is another free card. Search your deck for an elemental card and put it into play. Shuffle your deck, play a card. Know when to turn loose, we've read. Let's do know when to turn loose. Set back and discard a card. What does he got? The new two are Fumbling Fool. Discard the top card of every deck, and he can add or remove 5 tokens to his unlucky pool. Or Uncharmed Life. Whenever a hero target would be dealt damage, he can remove 2 tokens to his unlucky pool to redirect the damage to setback. And a power. Regain 3 health, destroy this card. That can be good when he has some other cards in play. I'm not going to spoil it yet, but for right now, we'll discard this one. Just for now. She tried to hit herself for 2, but Citizen Truth prevented that. Alright, quick draw. We're going to get out of our deck Pride. We're going to use Tactical Shotgun. We're going to hit Citizen Truth. We're finally doing damage here. We draw a card. Next turn. Now, one thing to note with Pride and Prejudice. I guess I kind of skipped over it. Let's read Pride first. Both Pride and Prejudice can both have 2 ammo cards next to them. What's more, when you use Pride, you deal 1 to target 2 projectile damage, and if Prejudice is in play, you can use its power now. So, when you use Pride, you also use Prejudice. So, remember, each card can hold 2 bullets each, so you're using 4 bullets. So that can be very good when you're set up. Right, so let's go ahead and play our melody, whichever one we want. We can either heal everyone for 1, or we can do 2 instances of 1. So let's just heal everyone for 1. It does not matter the order because we're all going to take it. And we don't want to do any more. Is it everyone but us? I thought it was all targets. Do we... Oh, because we're already full. Okay, that's why. Right. So, we still can't do enough damage to make Battlefield experience worth it. So, let's do Wrecking Uppercut. We're going to hit Citizen Truth for 1. And it does not matter. Neither one of those powers are going to work, so we'll just skip. We draw a card. Next turn. Right. So I think we should keep moving. Let's go ahead and grab Mortal Form to Energy. He's got 3 different forms. Flesh to Iron, reduce damage dealt to him by 2. Mortal Form to Energy. Anytime he heals, he hits someone for 1. And Solid to Liquid. Anytime he regains health, he increases it by 1. Actually, we're going to get Solid to Liquid because we're not going to be able to do enough damage yet. So we'll hang on to that. Let's bring what we need. And we're going to use that power. Draw 3 cards. Put 2 in our hand, 1 in the discard. So basically, we figure out which one we don't want. We could expect the worst. Whenever he would be dealt damage, reduce it to 0. Start your turn, he regains 2 health and destroys this card. We know how to hold fast. And Flesh to Iron. So let's say we don't need Flesh to Iron because we can just get that in it whatever we want. So the other 2 are going to go into our hand. We'll draw another card, which happens to be Flesh to Iron. Right, so, let's be a Fumbling Fool. We're going to discard the top card of every deck. We're going to add 5 tokens. And we're going to use our power this time. We can add a token to our unlucky pool, and then play the top card of our deck. Which is Fumbling Fool. We're going to add 5 more, because why not? The more we have, the more powerful we are. Silver Lining is a good example of why we need unlucky tokens. Right. So, what do we got here? The front desk. At the end of the environment, play the top card of the environment deck. Okay. Hey, this is our home base, so there's not going to be that much. Nice. Mission Control. I believe Mission Control plays... the top card of our deck. In the environment turn, reveal the top card of each deck of hero deck in turn order. If the revealed card is a one-shot or a limited card in play, discard it. Otherwise, put it into play. Okay, so we get free bullets. Let's put it on Prejudice. That's a one-shot, so it's discarded. Knife gets an ongoing, so it's going to be put into play. That's a one-shot, so it's discarded. One-shot, discarded. What else do we got? What's she going to do? So we got Sweat and Tears. Okay. Oh, and Return with the Dawn as well. Okay, Return with the Dawn is bad. We need to get rid of that card. That's an ongoing. We need to find an ongoing destruction. So what's going on? Well, first, Citizen Tears, because Sweat is now in play, we're going to discard one more card. Citizen Sweat herself is going to destroy a hero ongoing card. And because Tears is in play, destroy all ongoing cards controlled by the same hero. And Return with the Dawn. End of the villain turn, shelve the villain trash, and reveal cards from the top of the, until the citizen's revealed. Put it into play, the other cards are put back. So she brings back cards that we got rid of. So choose for me, it doesn't matter. We have to lose our veteran rounds. We're going to discard. Let's discard our songs. Knife is going to discard. Let's hear it. Reduce damage dealt to Knife by the villain target with the highest health by 1. Yeah, let's get rid of that one. Scholar is going to have to discard a card. Let's get rid of Flesh to Iron because we can always get that back. Setback is going to discard a card. Let's get rid of Friendly Fire because we have some tokens, so we don't need it yet. Everyone has to discard one more card. Get rid of the song. We have to get... so Knife only had one card, so it had to be that one card. Let's get rid of Alchemical Redirection. Setback. We have a... I don't like to discard this card, but it's better than the other two being discarded. Right, she's going to try and hit herself for 2. Citizen Truth prevents it. We destroy a card, and we're going to end up destroying all the cards from the same hero. Let's get rid of the Melody, because he's only got the 1. Next turn. Okay, so we really need to start hitting people. We skip our play phase. We're going to use our shotgun to hit Citizen Truth. She's going to be losing that card anyway, so I'm not even going to look at it. His pipes, he's going to put it into play. You can't do anything with it, so next turn. Right. Okay, so we got this from our mission control. At the start of your turn, Knife can deal one target 4 melee damage. If she deals damage this way, destroy this card. So we could get rid of Citizen Truth now. Can we do that with our other cards? No. So let's go ahead and get rid of Citizen Truth. We were primed and ready to get rid of him. So we skip our play. I think it's worth it because we can draw a card and then play a card to use this power. Let's get rid of Citizen Anvil. We draw a card and we play this card. What is Energy Burner? Deals one target 3 energy damage. Then if it has 10 or more health, deal it 2 energy damage. Okay. Let's get attack Citizen Anvil. It's not going to be enough to get over the extra damage, but it's worth it to just bring the shield down. Racking Uppercut. Next turn. We have discard a card to keep Solid Delinquent alive. Let's get rid of Expect the Worst. Let us play... know when to hold fast. No, because we can draw cards. Let's say don't dismiss anything. We can choose the order. I guess it kind of does matter, but it's a lot of thinking. We don't have to really do. Let's just choose for me. Expatriate can either take a card from the trash on top of her deck, or put the top card of her deck into play. What's a card? What's she got in her trash? Oh, she's got RPG Launcher. So yes, card from her trash on top of her deck. So hopefully she'll be able to play that card before she has to discard it. Argent Adapt. What cards he's got in his trash? Oh, he's got his Arcane Cadence. So let's grab Arcane Cadence, put that on top of his deck. Knife. What does she have in her deck? Oops. She has battlefield experience. So let's grab that back. Because that's just basically a free card. I mean, it's a roundabout way of doing it, but it's basically a free card. Scholar has... we could keep moving, but I think it's worth it to put the top card of her deck. Let's chance it do something else. Oh, alchemical redirection. Okay, so he's going to be tanking for a little bit. Setback. What's he got in his trash? He's got... Ooh, cash out. Cash out lets him get rid of all of his unlucky tokens and draw that many cards. So if we do that, Setback is set on cards. So we'll grab, cash out, put it on top of his deck. We'll bring what we need. Let's get out of the way. And Grace Under Fire. Deals 1 target X radiant damage, where X is the number of non-hero targets in play. We draw a card. Setback. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the Silver Lining. What does Silver Lining do? If Setback would be dealt reduced to 0 or fewer health, remove all tokens that he has in his unlucky pool, and restore his HP equal to the amount of tokens removed this way. Then we'll destroy this card. So it's a revive card. It's a saving grace. It's a Silver Lining. We're going to play the top card of our deck, which is Risk. We have 12 tokens. We're going to remove all 12. Be set on cards for the rest of the game. Wow. Now, we can also let everyone discard a card. If 4 cards are discarded this way, everyone can also heal. So first, Setback for sure is going to discard a card. That is without a doubt. High risk behavior. It increases damage dealt to and by villain targets and Setback by 1 for every 3 tokens he has. That's too risky for me. Even though his actual street name is Pete Risk, that is too risky for me. Let's see what... Oh, she's going to be discarding that anyway, so let's get rid of that. He's going to be discarding that anyway, so let's get rid of that. And she has no choice but to discard that. And then we got rid of 4, we don't need to do any more. So everyone's going to heal 2. We draw a card. Oh, we got it back. Lucky! Right, mission control. Entry point. Okay, so there's only really 2 different kinds of bad cards in our home base. Entry point is one of them. Play this card on a room card. If there are no room cards in play, it basically tries to play the next card. A card under this card has no game text. Increased damage dealt by villain targets by 1. So we gotta pick something to turn off. Ironclad Maintenance Bay doesn't really do much. So it does prevent her from using Return with the Dawn, so that might be worth it. Front Desk plays the extra environment card. And Mission Control gives us stuff, so we really like Mission Control. So let's get rid of the Front Desk. Who would have figured? The Front Desk is an entry point. Right, so we go through here. We play the top card of her deck. Top card of her deck. It's a one-shot. Right, next. She plays... Oh, so now she's got Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Great. And Winter. Okay, so let's pause real quick. Tears. Because Blood's in play, she's going to be doing damage equal to whatever they discard. Sweat. Because Blood is in play, she's going to be hitting everyone for 1 melee damage for every ongoing card destroyed this turn. Blood. Start of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the lowest health 1 melee damage. If Citizen Sweat is in play, it deals each hero target 1 melee damage. And then, if Tears is in play, increased damage dealt by 1. So first he hits the lowest, and then he hits everyone including the lowest. So the lowest is going to get hit twice. Citizen Winter just hits everyone for 2. Right, so... we'll say Scholar, because he can't take damage. That works out nicely. Choose for me. let's say get out of the way because we have... No. Mortal Form to Energy because we can get it... Well, no, we're going to play that next. Do we already have it in play? No, we don't. So we're going to play that next, so we don't want to lose that one. Let's get out of the way. Now, that's everyone, though, so we can do that twice, and it's a one-shot. No, hold fast. We are drawing cards anyway. Okay, Setback has carte blanche, but we already know the card we don't want. Everyone discards another card. Choose for me. This decision gets harder and harder. We like Proverbs and Axioms because it does a lot of things. I'll read that later. I think Grace Under Fire. Right, so what have we got here? Let's say... Whoops, sorry. Because, yeah, that gets rid of an ongoing, but also gets rid of our stuff as well. So, she's going to hit for damage. Doesn't matter. Everything gets redirected to the Scholar. She finally hit herself. She actually hit herself. I'm surprised. Let me take a drink real quick. Sorry, usually by the second game my voice is a little tired, shall we say. Right. Destroy a card in play. Let's get rid of Battlefield Experience, because when it's destroyed, we can draw a card and we can play a card. Yeah, we'll play that card. We didn't have any ongoing cards, we had only equipment. Just fast forward through all this. Choose for me, doesn't matter because it's all going to be nerfed. So we got lucky this time. We got really lucky this time. Again, does not matter. Right. She doesn't have any cards in play. She just has guns to shoot, so she's going to shoot those guns. Anvil, get rid of the shield. She draws a card. She might not use RPG Launcher, but let's hope she does. We can't play, and our powers are not going to do anything, so we'll just skip. We'll draw 2 cards, which are likely going to get discarded. So Argent and Dip just turn off for, like, indefinitely. So, what does she got? She has Prototype Servo Gauntlet. Increase melee damage dealt by knife by 1. Knife deals 1 target 2 melee damage. If the target is destroyed, you can destroy an ongoing card. Ooh! Okay, so ideally we would want to kill someone with the Prototype Servo Gauntlet, but it's still worth it to do the 2 damage even if we can't do that. Let's get rid of Tears, because she's the one discarding our cards. Right, next, we have to discard a card to keep Solids and Liquid in play. Let's do the first get out of the way. That card was only around for the 1 turn. We got our lucky tank, that's fine. This is great if we had damage so that way we could heal up and do stuff. Mortal Form to Injury is a zap when we heal. Proverbs and Axioms. Everyone draws a card. Then everyone can either regain 2 health or deal themselves 3 damage to do a power. Okay, so yeah, let's let everyone draw a card. We can, it doesn't matter, we'll say choose for me. Expatriate. We'll say, we'll let Expatriate hit herself and shoot a gun. Let's get rid of Citizen Tears. Let him regain health because his powers don't do anything. Let's let her... Oh! You know what? Let's go back, play a card. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to play Proverbs and Axioms. Let everyone draw a card. It does matter the order. We're going to say Knife goes first. We're going to let her hit herself for 3 to use a power. She's going to use the Prototype Gauntlet to destroy Citizen Tears and get rid of Return with the Dawn. So we don't have to keep dealing with cards we already got rid of. Let's keep the same options that we did before, or as much as we can anyway. Tactical Shotgun. Let's shoot Sweat because that's destroying the stuff in play. Regain 2 health. He's only got... Oh, he does have 2, but only one of them's actually doing anything. Okay, so let him just heal 2. Pete. Should he heal or should he do damage? let's let him hit himself and then use his power to play an extra card from his deck. Let's be risky. Plucky Break! Only one token was removed, so the extra attack didn't happen, but he still regained 3 health. Right, let's bring what we need. We got 2 Transmute Recoveries, and we've got a card we already have. So we're probably going to get rid of the bring what we need. The Transmute Recovery. Regain 2 health to draw 2 cards. And the other one. We draw a card. Next turn. Right, so, Pete, what does he got? We read this. Looking up. Start of your turn, if you have 10 or more tokens, Setback hits himself for 3 psychic damage. But, power, add 3 tokens to your unlucky pool, Setback deals 1 target 3 melee damage. So he can start punching people instead of playing cards. Plucky Break. This is the one we played for free. Remove 2 tokens from your unlucky pool. If you do, draw a card, and Setback deals 1 target 2 melee damage. If there are 0 tokens in your unlucky pool, he regains 3 health. So that's why he healed. Surprising Fortune. Remove 2 tokens from your unlucky pool. If you do, Setback regains 2 health, and 1 player can draw 2 cards. So that's great to help mitigate the discard card thing. What else we got? Turn Events. Remove 5 tokens from your unlucky pool. If you do, each other player may use a power now. Setback deals himself 2 psychic damage. And the last one is Whoops Sorry. Destroy a non-character card belonging to another hero. You may destroy an ongoing or environment card. Add or remove 3 tokens to your unlucky pool. Right, so let's go ahead. Let's recklessly rush it. Let's go ahead, Citizen Sweat. We'll hit ourselves for 2. We get 2 tokens, and we'll use our power to get another token and play the top card of our deck. Cash out. We don't need to draw any more cards, so we're going to say 0. But we can still let people discard cards to heal. Let's see. She's going to lose. She's not going to discard 2 cards, so we could lose the RPG launcher. And Eclipse channel from the Eclipse is, I mean, we want Arsenal Axis for sure. RPG launcher could get rid of Channel the Eclipse. Channel the Eclipse is hitting her for 2, but playing an extra card. So that's a maybe. Hang on. We could play an actual song and actually get him going again. Yeah, it's not worth it to discard cards, so we're gonna say skip. So we didn't end up. That card ended up not being useful. Oh well. Next turn. Hey, it was useful the first time. Entry point. We love mission control, so we're gonna put entry point in the other one. We need to start getting getting rid of entry points. We get speedy reload. That was a one shot. Right. Return for. We just got rid of that. Okay, and the next card, Healing Light. She regains 10. All other minions heal to full, but they're already at full. Right. Who do we want to hit? It doesn't matter. They're both going to take 5, but he has a revive, so let's hit him. Everyone's going to take the damage. Citizen Tears comes back. Choose for me. Okay, we need RPG launcher, so we have to get rid of. That sucks. Let's get rid of the Lyra. Incidental Contact. Every target 1 energy damage, and any target dealt this way 1 energy damage. So it could also hit us. Let's get rid of that for now. Discard a card. Let's get rid of Mortal Formed Energy. Setback has lots of options. Let's say that might be useful if we need to get rid of something like we have no choice. So let's get rid of. No, that lets us all use powers. Looking up. We don't need 3 looking ups. Choose for me. Smack, 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 smack. Okay. So, priority 1. Get rid of Return with the Dawn. Priority 2, get rid of Citizen Tears. Select a card, put on top of that, because it's speed loading. We got this one for free from Mission Control. We take an ammo card from our trash, put it on top of our deck. Start of a turn, you may play an ammo card. So, we don't have any ammo cards in play, or in our hand, excuse me. So we're going to get hollow points, draw it next time. We'll use RPG Launcher. We gotta get rid of Return of the Dawn. No way around it. We can hit Citizen Tears for 2. Let's hit... He's gonna hit everyone for 1. She's gonna hit everyone for 2. He hits the highest for 3. So let's get rid of the one that hits everyone. Right, Tactical Shotgun. It was Citizen Tears that we want to get rid of. Draw a card. Right. Let's play our song so we can actually do stuff. Perform or perform, so it doesn't matter. We'll hit Citizen Winter and Citizen Winter again. Because it's not a different target, it's 2 instances of 1. We draw a card. Next card. Okay. Battlefield Experience. We could... Yeah, we're going to play this card because it lets us hit Citizen Blood and destroy him. We'll draw a card and we get to play a card, which happens to be another Battlefield Experience. It's a shame we can't use another power. Right. The dude needs to get rid of a card. Let's get rid of Keep Moving. We'll play Mortal Form to Energy. We'll bring what we need. Flesh to Iron. Okay, Truth Seeker. Hit someone for 2 and we can draw a card. Let's get rid of Flesh to Iron. Oh, I forgot. This is what's going in our hand. Okay, whatever. We'll have Flesh to Iron in our hand. Right. Okay, so what are we gonna play? We have a lot of options. So for that one to work, we need 2 more tokens. Let's go ahead and okay, wrong time and place. I don't think I read this one. The first time a hero target would be dealt damage each turn. Redirect the damage to setback, or remove X tokens from your unlucky pool to redirect the damage to a target of your choice. X is the amount of damage. Start of your turn, you can shuffle this card back in your deck. So let's play wrong time and place. We'll use our power, get another token, Uncharmed Life. Okay. With the silver lining, yeah, we got this pretty good. Caspit's Playground. Unity's actual name is Caspit, so that is why it's Caspit's Playground, because she gets to play around in her office. We play a card, da 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 da. Thank you, Mission Control. Right, so Caspit's Playground, basically all, oh, okay, she's invincible now. So we gotta let her have some minions, play around with minions, and then she'll flip back. We can ding them, but we just can't kill them, because she needs them to flip back. Citizen Summer, yeah, we'll shoot her. Citizen Dawn deals every hero target 2 energy damage, and each player discards 2 cards. I don't believe it. Oh, it kind of does matter, because he only has so much tokens to remove. So let's say Expatriate will take the first one. We can either redirect it with Uncharmed Life, or we can redirect it with Wrong Time and Place. We're going to do Wrong Time and Place. I don't have... Oh, because it's... Okay, because it's 4 instead of 2. Okay. In that case, I don't think it matters. We say no. Oh, okay, so it kind of does matter. Okay, so we do have 4 tokens in our lucky pool. I wonder why it didn't work the first time. Whatever. We'll use the 4 and hit bring Citizen Battery down. And he's defeated because he used up all his tokens, so he didn't have any to revive him. Choose for me. Scholar, discard a card. Has to discard 2 cards. So let's say Flesh to Iron, because we know we didn't want that before. And know when to hold fast. She takes damage. She's invincible. Everyone's gonna take some damage. Yeah, we're not doing so well this game either. We might have a losing streak here. She's gonna hit the person with the most cards in play. So, or 2 heroes with the most cards in play. Okay. Let's say Scholar. Okay. Expatriate's going to put hollow points on top of her deck. She's going to use her... Should we go full ham? Yeah, let's go full ham. Because she's not likely to live. So... Oh no, we shouldn't go full ham because... Okay, so go back. Use the power. We're going to skip because we don't want to kill them. Because we want her to unflip. I drew... Why did I draw 2 cards? Wait, why did I draw 2 cards? Oh, because I didn't play... Okay. Okay. We can't kill them, but we can bring them down a little bit more. Draw a card. Next turn. We don't want to hit anyone, so let's skip. She draws 2 cards. Next turn. Okay. Get out of the way. And I know we were trying to save it, but let's get rid of True Seeker. We'll play Transmute of Recovery. We'll regain 2+1. And we can smack someone for 3, but we don't want to hit anyone because she will not flip. So we'll just hit the invincible one. We'll draw a card from draw 2 cards from Transmute of Recovery. We'll bring what we need. We want Transmute of Recovery. Oh hey, Truth Seeker. The other one is Offensive Transmutation. 1 target, 2 infernal damage. The target dealt damage this way cannot deal damage this turn. So let's grab Truth Seeker because we're about ready to control the deck. It doesn't matter what we discard. Alright, it's defeat options. We can let someone use a power, play a card, or discard. Oh, that's no brainer. Let Scholar play the Transmute of let him play Keep Moving, because that's a free card. We'll put Solid to Liquid in play. We'll play Transmute of Recovery. He'll regain 4 health. Hit the invincible one. Draw 2 cards. That was lucky. It's the entry points that are killing us, I swear. Raid's Arsenal. Oh, I apologize. Caspit's Playground. All hero ongoing cards are also equipment cards. Raid's Arsenal. So when we get to it, start your turn, everyone can play it, draw a card. If all active heroes draw a card this way, destroy this card. I'm gonna basically choose someone to not draw a card every turn, so that way everyone else can draw a card. Shock rounds. We'll let Prejudice have the shock rounds. Those are one-shots or an ongoing already in play. Next turn. Yay, we can hit things again. Citizen Spring. Citizen Spring is a healer. She heals all the citizens by 1. Okay, so now we're not playing anymore. Citizen Dare. Increase damage dealt 2 hero targets by 1. When Citizen Truth enters play, deal everyone 1 irresistible psychic and destroy this card. Special note, Dare cannot be one of the initial citizens at the start of the game. Okay, so we're gonna hit Dare. Autumn. Oh, Autumn is destroy all ongoing cards controlled by the hero with the lowest HP. So we do want to destroy her. Yeah, we've got some priority targets here. We can either hit Knife or Argent Adept. I don't like either one. Let's do Argent Adept because he's doing the least right now. Citizen Dawn is going to hit her. Citizen Dawn is going to hit herself twice. It does not matter the order. There goes Expatriate. There goes Argent Adept. Knife takes a good chunk, as does Scholar. I think this is game over. Nope, Knife's still alive. Let's fast forward through the healing. Oh, this is funny. We can destroy this card. When it's destroyed, we draw a card, we get to play a card. We could play this, but it's going to be destroyed because it's an ongoing. So it's going to have limited use. This only works for environment targets, so that's not going to be helpful. This is a one-shot, so we'll do this one. 3 targets, 1 melee, 1 energy. So we'll hit... oh, plus 1. Nice. So we'll kill him. We'll kill him. And we'll kill him. The other one was destroyed, so we can play another card. Sure, why not? It's an equipment. The other 2 would be destroyed. Right. Expatriate. Someone can use a power. Destroy a target with 1 HP. Are there any with 1? No. Or, next time they use a power, they also do a projectile damage. Okay. Let's let someone use a power, because she's the only one. We're not likely to live, but let's do what we can. Do someone 2 melee damage. Citizen Autumn. That'll be 3. What have we got here? Someone can regain a health. It's not going to overcome all the damage. Someone can use a power, or increase all damage dealt by them by 1. Let's use a power. Let's get rid of Citizen Autumn, and we can get rid of Channel the Eclipse. Her turn. The environment's not going to play that many cards, and this is going to kill us. So let's skip. We are going to use our power. Yeah, okay, so we're going to get rid of the healer. We draw a card. Next turn. What have we got? Draw a card, use a power, or regain a health. Use a power. Just punch our way out. Just punch your way out. Got rid of the healer. Destroyed the channel with the Eclipse. We could play a card. What cards have we got? Wrecking Uppercut. Yep. Okay, we're gonna play a card. Because Wrecking Uppercut's gonna do the same amount of damage and do other things. Actually, do more damage. Okay, we're not going to live through this, but Matt can draw a card, but then that gets rid of Raid's arsenal. Training. Oh, yep, we're gonna lose. Training Simulator plays another villain card. That was for Mission Control. Blinding Blast. Yep, 2 energy damage. That's enough to kill us. Alright. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess Mother knows best, right? Right. I will definitely try to figure out what I did wrong. I'll be watching this video myself. Also, as I said before in the last video, stay tuned for this weekend. I'll be doing the 2 Sentinel videos, plus a 3rd special video. Just another game, just to see what you guys like. Because this is my baby, but I do also want to entertain you guys. So, again, see you guys next time.